She don't play about them brows, baby. She be on them brows all. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, don't keep pouring from an empty cup and trying to fix broken people in broken spaces and places. Keep working on yourself. It's okay to walk away. It's okay not to be in comfortable spaces anymore. Just because you knew them for a long time, or it's not what you thought it was anymore. It's okay. We all are works in progress, but you got to make sure people are progressing. There are some people that are stagnant and stuck. You say, yes, Mo, get the bag. Yeah, auntie got to get it, baby. I got churn. I'm country. Go get your mask. Talking about some very all in the back of my head. Absolutely. Toya. Oh, you a Scorpio too? Absolutely. That's my sister. It's a difference. You are right. You are right. Thank you guys for supporting. I want to remind y'all to say your prayers, not just on your knees at night. Sometimes when I'm out, before I enter a building, before I go on stage, I close my eyes. It is so powerful, especially right now in these trying times. You say you still bumping, never can say goodbye. That means a lot. I love you guys, and I'm going to start sharing the dates because Infamy is going to be insane this year. And I'm going to share the new name with you guys and make sure you have everything that you need. As a matter of fact, bring me. They asked me again. I can't because I'm at work. There's no television here. I love Serena. I'm at work though. We're on set filming right now. I'm trying to answer a few questions before we log off, but it's almost time for me. You say, yes, so many crazy spirits out there. There are a lot of crazy spirits out there because people are tormented and they are experiencing things that they can't really get themselves through it, and you become collateral damage. So you have to learn to forgive people and grant grace, because we're going to all need it too. I grant people grace all the time. Capella. It's like you have to grant people the grace you might one day need in order to really understand who a person is. You have to be clear on where they are. It's hard. It's hard. People, friendships, relationships, all of it is difficult. Even at work, it's just all difficult. But just keep reminding yourself not to pour from an empty cup and not to try to fix the broken, because we don't possess the powers to do that. People's brokenness belongs to them until they really get into the word and figure those things out for themselves. There's honestly nothing that you can do. And that's hard for me because I'm naturally a fixer. I'm naturally a nurturer. It just comes natural to me. But you say, how did I move on? From what? Ask me a little bit more specifically so I know, because I had to move on from a lot of different things. Deaths, relationships, like which part? If I see it, I'll answer it, because it's really a transparent moment for me. Being a great judge of character is important, but there are some great actors and actresses out here. And let me also say this. Sometimes people simply change. There are a lot of people that I used to know, and I realize I don't know them anymore because who they've become is nothing like who they used to be. So, yeah, being able to discern certain things, I have that. I have that ability. But also, you have to be tuned in to when things start to change or when people start to change. That's very key, too. It's not just that you'll be able to look at someone and know that something is different, but it's almost being able to hear what's not said, and also be attentive to how people treat others. I just recently had a situation where I'm like, but they've never done that to me. And then when it was me, it felt real different. So, there are a lot of things to watch out for. There is no one thing. That's why I say the evolution of becoming a whole person within yourself, it never stops. It's ever changing. Chocolate chip, definitely saying a prayer for you. I cannot imagine about giving people room to grow into their individuality. Well, when you say that, the key word there for me is giving them room, which still would allow you to not be pouring from an empty cup within yourself because you've removed yourself to a certain degree. So I think that's definitely fine. You say, how'd I move on from a relationship with my significant other? You mean like when I got, like, getting divorced? That was difficult. It was, for me, I think what was really key was I did all of that privately. By the time you guys found out, it was really pretty much done. It was all over. And respecting him. I still respect him. Even if I felt at times I wasn't getting the necessary amount of respect, which I absolutely do now. I am always being told what a great mom I am and how much he appreciates the things that I instill in all of the kids and, the positive reinforcement. But that also comes from a precedence that I set. I felt it was far too important for the kids to know he's one of my best friends. No, I don't. To answer your question, who is that? James. I can't see the last name, but yeah. In moving forward, I had to decide what I wanted the end result to be, and I wanted the end result to be a happy, healthy environment for the kids. Because we both are important to both. And that's hard to do because you have to take yourself out of it. And whatever you're mad about has to come second to it. And another thing that I'm big on is it's okay to get help. I can't say you can't fix everything on your own. Sometimes you may need counseling. You may need a third party. For me, that's my mom. I like the spiritual, I like her form of spiritually counseling us, and she would talk to both parties. And you're not going to always get a person that's willing. He was willing. If you have a person that's truly willing to do the work, then that's half the battle. And if you have a person that's not, remove yourself and do the work for yourself and for your child. But the key is to let go of the hurt, and that takes a minute. I'm not saying that's easy, but I watched my mother do it. When my father had a stroke, the first person he called was my mother. My mother I think she divorced him maybe 25 years ago. But the way she handles herself left a level of respect that no matter what's happening, he holds her in high regard. And that wasn't always, I'm not going to say that was the easiest thing to create. But we make the decision, and I had to make myself accountable for how I respond to things. Because, I really can lash out, pop off. I can get in my bag. But I really try to contain that and control that and take a hold of that. And so when I move with good intent, and I move with purpose. What's my purpose here? My purpose is to bring some level of peace so that my kids can experience peace. So that's how you move on. You think it through. I try not to say something without thinking first. I try not to text anything without saying it first. Not email it, not pull up on it. I try to think all of those things through. It is very important for me that I do what's right. And that's not always easy. I keep telling y'all it's not always easy because it's not. But it's important. I hope our conversation helped some way, somehow, somebody. Y'all know I don't hop on here unless something hits my heart. But I keep saying it. I'm saying it even to myself. I don't call myself preaching to nobody. I feel like we're all learning together. We can't pour from empty cups. We can't fix the broken. That is the reason that there is only one. My grandmother used to tell me there's one that sits high and looks low. No one else can do it. And remember this. People think a lot about the bag. They don't want to fumble the bag. But don't fumble valuable people. Valuable people are irreplaceable. money you can always go get. I've been getting money all my life. But the valuable people, they are few and far in between. Don't fumble people of value. Hold on to them. Respect them. Treat them with a certain level of love. If you ever see I cut somebody off, they did some foul shit. Know that. Because me, I'm going to take accountability for anything that I do, even when it's wrong. My real friends, which are very, very few, contrary to popular belief, will tell you, if you ask a Toya, if you ask a Vanessa, if you ask the people I'm real dead ass close to, when I'm out of pocket, it got to be addressed, and I'm going to get right. But if I cut something, I mean, it was deep because of the way I was raised. Don't fumble people of value. Don't fumble opportunities of value. Don't people have, well, if it's meant for me, you can run off what was meant for you. God can bless you with something and you block it. You never heard old people talking about blocking blessings? Walking in your purpose? All these things are